Hello, it's Phoebe, and this is my banjo-lele. I haven't played him a ton on this channel because he's kind of in sorry shape. He doesn't sound the best, so I switched the strings around so that they'd be in banjo tuning. Then I decided to try to put, like, acoustic guitar nylon strings on. It doesn't sound good. I know it's a little out of tune. It being in tune doesn't help all that much. So I thought this would be the perfect banjo to use for an experiment. Can you string a banjo with actual string, and would it actually sound decent and be playable? I don't know. So we're gonna try it out today and see what happens. So I have quite a few different strings. I've been getting into crochet. Actually, I made another sweater. You might remember the first two sweaters I made, particularly that first one. I think my skills have leveled up. I'll show it to you guys when it's done, but if anyone crochets or knits, I think they understand the ever-present issue of buying too much yarn. You go to the craft store to get one color of yarn, you end up with a bunch of yarn. So I have a lot of yarn and string to spare. I think what I'm going to try first is this red stuff, so let's give this a go. Alright, one string is off, and I've cut this red and white string to be the right length. It's just now occurring to me, how in the world am I gonna thread yarn through these tiny holes? You know what I'll do is I'll use a little loop of wire. You ever seen those, like, needle threaders? I'm gonna make one out of wire. It shouldn't be too hard. Where's my wire? I reorganized my shed when I put the organ in, and now I can't find anything because I shoved it all under this shelf. Oh gosh. Where's my wire? I found it. I feel quite clever for thinking about this. Perhaps I'm celebrating too soon, but I think this will work. Cut a little bit of wire, bend it into a loop. I put the wire through, and then I put the string in the wire, and now we simply pull the wire through, and it takes the string with it. Honestly, if this works, this is gonna be a pretty awesome looking, like, colorful banjo. This is going to take so long. Ooh, we're getting a sound. What? Why, did it slip? I guess it's still stretching out. That's a noise. Let's try another string, but use this string instead. This is actually a good bit thinner than that, which might be good because it might make it ring better, or it might be bad because I don't know how fragile this is. Plus, it's been sitting in a box for years. Alright, it's on and we're starting to get some noise out of it. Interesting, it's like quieter than the other one. But it's easier to strum. I wonder which one is better. Hey, okay, well that's noise. Neither of them ring very well. Okay, the thinner one is a little bit quieter, but the red one has a buzz to it. So what I might do is string these top three strings with the green one, and then switch the red one to the bottom as the bass note. So let's try that and see how it sounds. Alright, so we've got notes. I like how it sounds like it's made of yarn. I mean, like, it's a very soft sound, but that's kind of cool. Well, there's the conclusion of our experiment. Stringing a banjo with yarn sounds not great. If you have ideas for other things I could try to make this banjolele sound better, because I don't think this is the best sound, though it kind of makes me want to find more cozy sounding instruments and make like music to crochet to or something. I wish these resonated more. They really don't have any sustain. They're only good for like plunky songs. But I do like how soft they sound. That would be cool to make like some music that sounds like it's made out of yarn. If you get the picture, kind of like cozy crafting music. I'll have to do some thinking about that. That's gonna be it. Thank you for coming to this underwhelming experiment. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.